everyone, welcome back to my channel. So we all have a house, but making a house a home requires an extra step. So in today's video I will share some tips on how to make your home cozy, warm and inviting, especially since the holiday season is upon us. We all need to slow down a bit and enjoy every moment of life. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so a clean and minimalist home is actually a vibe when it comes to, making your home warm, cozy and inviting. And especially since the holiday is around us, guys, of course, you're going to be having guests over. That is if you're going to be having guests over. And even if you're not, guys, like a clean home is very, very important if you want your home or your space to feel warm and inviting and cozy. I personally love a clean space, so I'm always with vacuum, with broom, with mop, anything just to make sure that my space is clean and tidy. And I'm so excited to let you guys know that this video is done in collaboration with Ruggable, which I'm still going to share more details in this video. And of course, guys, when we're talking about, getting in that cozy, warm, inviting, vibe, of course, fixing yourself a cup of coffee. Like when it comes to things like this, when it comes to warm and cozy feel, you always have to have like your taste of touch, your smell, your feel, your aroma, your hearing. So I always like that very nice warm coffee when we're talking about feeling cozy. Like you guys, whenever I have my cup of coffee, I just feel so good. It makes me feel so warm. It makes me feel so cozy, especially now that the weather changed, guys. You guys know we are in fall, so this just makes me feel so warm and very, very cozy. And of course, when I'm sipping my tea and also enjoying, my cozy time, I always don't forget my socks. Like putting on your sock actually helps a lot with kind of retaining heat, especially if you're the type like my type that feels cold often. Just putting on a pair of socks helps a lot with making you feel so warm and also very, very cozy. And for me, there is nothing as inviting as having fresh cooked meal or fresh baked, snack in maybe your kitchen island, your countertop. Just have something displayed, somewhere where people, when they come into your home, they can easily access it. And for me, I always like to have like maybe cookies in a jar, or sometimes I like to bake. And yeah, banana bread is actually a staple snack that I always like to make available in my house. So whether we have visitors or even my family, my kids, I have 3 kids, so I always like to make sure there is something eatable in my kitchen island. So that way, just having that and watching my family snack on them, once in a while, or as they enter the kitchen, it gives me this very nice joy inside. So just having something eatable really, really makes your home very, very inviting, very, very warm, very, very cozy, and I absolutely love it. When it comes to my sense of touch, having lots and lots and lots of pillows on my couch, on my sofa, there is just something about having, pillows on your couch. Like when you have visitors, it kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but it just makes everywhere feel very, very cozy and, very, very warm. Like having lots of pillows on your couch is actually a very good vibe when we're talking about, making your home cozy and warm. Like, let me know, do you enjoy walking into a home and seeing like lots of pillows inside the living room, or I just absolutely love it personally. And then of course, you can never forget to have a throw blanket, and this is actually very, very good, especially if you have visitors. Like this is going to make your visitor, if they are maybe relaxing and they feel like maybe they are cold or something, it makes it very, very accessible accessible. And you know, by putting a throw blanket in your living room, even though it serves as a decor piece, but also it comes in really handy when you have a visitor that probably just need to cover up because of cold, or you know, it's just very important to have something like a very nice fluffy throw blanket in your couch. I personally love having rugs in my home, guys, especially if you live in the cold climate weather like we live here in New Jersey, and it can tend to be very cold. So having rugs in my home actually helps a lot with retaining heat, making everywhere feel so warm, so cozy. And I absolutely love this rug from Ruggable, guys. One thing I love most about Ruggable is the fact that their rugs are machine washable, spill and stain resistant. I can't even tell you guys how many rugs I've ended up throwing away because of the fact that, you know, when they get dirty, especially if you have kids, you know what I'm talking about, like they tend to spill, they tend to leave things on the rug. So this one right here is spill and stain resistant, it's non-slip, it's safe for babies and pets. Like you guys, I decided to put one rug in my children's room, which was the pink one, and this one right here, I decided to put it in my living room, and I absolutely love it. So please kindly check the link in my description box for my coupon code and also for a direct link to Ruggable. So talking about that warm and cozy vibes, guys, there's just something about having lamp, you know, just putting on your lamp in your space, whether it's in your living room, your bedroom, anywhere. Like putting on lamps just helps give your space that very nice, cozy, warm, inviting feel. And of course, since we're talking about lights, guys, you can also go ahead and on your candle. Putting on your candle is actually one way. Like whenever I enter a house and it has candles, right, it just gives your home that very nice homely feel. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I absolutely love just putting on candles, you know, whether it's fragranced candle or just plain candle. Just having that light illuminate in the space just gives it that very nice warm homely feel, which I absolutely love. And also, since we are talking about lights, you can't go wrong with your fireplace. I absolutely love just sitting by my fireplace, maybe watching a movie, checking out my social media, or just reading a book, guys. Like when you go ahead, just look at that feel, like just sitting by my fireplace, especially during the holiday season, like during Christmas season. I always like to have my Christmas tree by the other side of the living room and then just relax by the fireplace with a book and my throw blankets. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but having some plants in my home, whether they are real or fake, like having, especially when it comes to green plants, guys, green is all about life, it's all about prosperity, it's all about freshness, newness. So just having a plant or even flowers, it kind of helps give it that homely vibe. It kind of helps give your space that, you know, warm, cozy, inviting vibes. And over here, I'm going ahead to cut up my dozen of roses. I love some, you know, the fake ones. I also love the real ones. Sometimes maintaining the real ones can be quite taxing, you know. You always have to change the water care for them. But yeah, just having some fresh flowers or even artificial flowers, they just help kind of add, I'm not sure how to explain it, you guys, but it kind of adds that life, it kind of adds that warm and cozy feel to your space, which I absolutely love. Like just that color, you know, having that color in that space makes everything look so cool. So I recently got in the diffuser vibe, guys. Like before, I just see people use diffusers and I wonder what they are all about. But you guys, I promise you, like if you're not into diffusers, just try and get on the bandwagon, because diffusers actually helps a lot with purifying your air. They help make sure that your air is moist. You know how sometimes the air you breathe can be so dry, but of course just putting on your diffuser helps a lot with making everywhere look like warm, not even lukewarm. It makes everywhere warm. And for me, I always like to just put on my diffuser, relax in bed, and maybe just get on my social media, or get on whatever it is I'm reading. And of course, guys, we can't forget our blanket. Like when it comes to kind of making your home cozy and warm, don't forget your duvet, especially like maybe in your visitors room. If you want your home to look or to appear very, very warm and inviting, having a duvet around also helps a lot with just putting on the vibe. And of course, my very last and final tip would be to go ahead and put on some music. When it comes to something of this topic, you always don't forget your sense of hearing. Like putting on some classical music just helps a lot with kind of bringing people. It kind of just makes people calm all the way down. It helps in calming people's spirits. It helps in calming people's soul. And yep, you guys, I believe that is all there is to this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and please don't forget to hit that like button below, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And till my next video, I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.